Hello and welcome to the Daily Bible Podcast. My name is William Hemsworth. I thank you so much for joining me. And my apologies for posting the show so late in the day. And I'm doing the show from my car, so my apologies for no music. It's not the best of circumstances, but I wanted to make sure that I got the show out to you today. Today we're continuing on into Matthew chapter 8. We're going to be looking at verses 5 and 6. And those verses say, this is Matthew chapter 8, verses 5 through 6. As he entered Capernaum, a centurion came forward to him, begging him and saying, "Lord, my servant is lying paralyzed at home, in terrible distress." So over the last couple days, we've talked about Jesus healing the leper, how a leper was considered unclean, but Jesus went and healed him. Today we see the Roman centurion. So a centurion was a Roman soldier who had command over 100 other soldiers. That's why centurion, century for 100. And he goes to Jesus and says, "Lord." This word is very significant, and we lose it in English language. This is the Greek word kurios, which translated as Lord. And the curious thing is, in the Old Testament, in the Septuagint version, which is the Greek translation of the Old Testament, this word kurios is the word that's used for God. So right away, this centurion, this Roman soldier, this Gentile, is acknowledging Jesus for who he is. He's acknowledging him as God, as incarnate Son of God. Very, very significant here. And also what's very significant is he has the faith to go up to Jesus to do this. And as we're going to see, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but Jesus talks with him. This was unheard of in that day. The Romans were occupiers of Israel. They were occupying it. So they were kind of just above tax collectors in terms of society. So my question for all of us today is, like this Roman soldier, are we acknowledging Jesus for who he is? Are we doing that with our lives, with our words, with how we treat others? Are we going to him for our needs? See, he shows us today in today's gospel reading in Matthew chapter 8 that he's there for all of us. Not just the Jewish people. He's there for us Gentiles as well. Well, God bless you guys. Thank you for joining me in this edition of the Daily Bible Podcast. As always, if you enjoy the show, I ask that you rate it, that you share it. Please email me at hopewithin18@gmail.com with any feedback, any questions, any prayer requests. Thank you so much for joining me today, and my apologies for it being so late. And I promise tomorrow I'll have the music back. It'll be a little quality. I'll be back in my studio. God bless you guys. Thank you. Take care.